awesome artists. Today, let's draw a flower vase. All you need is a piece of paper and something to draw with. Here we go. So here I'm showing you a couple different examples of drawings I did of this lesson. Your goal is to have a variety of flower shapes with a variety of different lines and patterns. So you can be as creative as you want. You can follow along with me and also have the freedom to change and use your creativity to make the flowers your own. Begin in the middle with a curved line, and from each point come down at an angle. You then are going to come around and up. Next, you're then going to design your vase using anything you want in terms of line and shape. So I'm going to just use some curved lines to design it. Next, we are going to draw a horizontal line. This line is so our vase sits on a table. We don't want it floating in the air. So right now I'm going to design my tablecloth. You can choose any pattern or design that you want. I am choosing a circle shape or polka dots. I'm going to make them different sizes so it looks like a different. So right now I'm designing my tablecloth and I'm trying to finish up my circles. If you have some time, you can design your vase. Right now I'm going to draw an oval that's leaving some space up from the vase. Next, I'm going to draw a line and a squiggle to connect to one another on the flower. One simple trick is when you're drawing flowers, rotate your paper as you draw. This will help you with your radial design. Don't worry if your flowers are not perfect, they are natural. They are organic. Next, we're going to draw lines going through each of the sections just to give some pattern and detail to this particular flower. I'm doing about 3 to 4 lines per section. As you can see, there's a stem that I drew that connects to the vase. When you're complete, you can make your vase a little thicker just so it stands out. Now we're going to draw another flower. So I'm going to add my stem, and then I'm going to do a U shape and connect at the top with some triangles or zigzags. I'm making a tulip, and I'm adding some zigzags to my tulip to make it creative. I'm going to add some lines and some little circles to the top. So right now we're making a bouquet of flowers. The goal is to layer your flowers and have them overlap. So right now I'm going to draw a long stem going in between and behind the 2 flowers I drew. I'm going to leave a little bit of space, draw a circle, and then I'm going to add some little circles in the middle just to add a little bit of visual texture. Now it's time to draw my petals. So I'm going to rotate my paper, and I'm going to do a tall, thin shape that almost looks like a really skinny hill or a finger. And I'm going to rotate my paper and follow that all around. As you can see, I'm at the edge of my paper. It's okay if it comes off the edge. You're going to continue this pattern around your circle that you drew until your flower grows. Our bouquet of flowers is looking awesome, but there's still some room for more. So I'm going to add another stem that's going behind this particular flower, and I'm going to overlap it. So I'm going to start with what looks like a big U shape, and then I'm going to have little curved lines or medium U come out from the middle, and then I'll end with a small one. At each tip, there's going to be a circle. Look at your bouquet and see where there's some more empty space. We're now going to do another circle and add a couple little dots in the middle. This is the center of the flower. As you can see, I always add it towards kind of an empty space, not right at the edge. Again, I'm going to do these really tall curved shapes, and I'm going to continue the design around the circle. Rotate your paper to help you draw your beautiful flower. So even though this flower is behind the big flower, I'm not going to draw the petal lines through the flower. I'm just stopping where the flower starts, and I'm just continuing it as if it's behind it. Now I'm going to draw a football or lemon shape to make some leaves. You can make them different sizes, big, small, and medium. When you draw the shape, put a line down the middle and then connect with 2 angled lines on either side. Almost looks like the letter V. And put them in different places and different spaces that are open between the flowers. Now we're going to begin trying to design a pattern for our background or our wall space. So I decided to draw little tiny baby triangles and color them in black. You can use any shape that you want or any design. You could also create your own background, a window, a flower pot, maybe your cat or dog, or maybe a family member. So right now, I'm just going to add little baby triangles in the background and space them out. I'm going to go in with my marker and make some of my lines a little thicker. So I'm going to outline and kind of fix and clean up my drawing just in a couple spaces where I feel I want the lines a little straighter and a little more filled in. You can do the same thing if you feel you need to, or you can just be done with your drawing in terms of what you drew. Now I'm going to add some visual texture, adding some little lines and dashes to my flower pot. I want to give it some different pattern and some different designs. So you can go ahead and start designing your vase and making it look super beautiful. So now's the time to go into your drawing and add the final details. Color some things in, add some extra lines, add some little details. Right now I'm coloring in some little polka dots just to add to the tablecloth. So this is the fun part. Get creative and make it your own. Now we're going to add color. So I chose crayons and markers because these are pretty easy materials that you can find around your house. But again, you can use anything you want. You can use paint, you can use chalk pastel, you can use Sharpies, whatever your heart desires. Find something that you love and start filling in your beautiful artwork with amazing color. Remember, take your time, color in one direction, and most importantly, stay in the lines. This is going to make your artwork look neat, clean, and organized, which is called craftsmanship. As you can see here, I have a piece of paper underneath my artwork just for those edges. So if you have trouble coloring in your edges, put a piece of scrap paper underneath, and this will also help you get those edges nice and filled in. Now I'm going over my crayon with a second color. Crayons are so much fun. If you layer colors with different crayon colors, you can get a variety of textures. Also, pressure variation. Press hard or light to vary the value. Have fun and enjoy these beautiful creations, adding your own creativity and designs. See you soon. Thanks for creating with me.